All right, so lately Pokimane, I don't know if I'm not gonna call it a midlife because she's still too young, but women when they start approaching 30, or if they are 30, they start to get these reinvention, these weird ideas, these I must do this, I must do that. They start to get this urgency about them biologically. All right. So this is like the third clip where Pokimane has gone viral for whether it's relationship advice, whether it's telling a story about how she burned some guy out that had a girlfriend. And I'm wondering what's going on. How old is Pokey? Not that it matters, but it does for this particular topic. Is she 29? Okay, 29. All right, so Pokey is 29. She's approaching. I don't know. She's one of the three: 29, 30, 31. Let's just call it 29. Let's just give her 29. All right. So Pokimane is 29 and she's going through what most women go through when they start approaching 30 is, damn, I'm 30. And you know what? I'm single, but everything. I don't need anthropoids. I don't need a boyfriend. And you know what? It's my world. So she's been going viral for doing these relationship things, these, snitching on this guy that was in her DM, so on and so forth. And she's kind of got a little snap about her lately, I noticed. But that's what women have when they're approaching 30. They get this little snap about them, especially if they're single. Because she wouldn't have told that story about the guy, right, sliding into her DMs if she had a guy, right? If she had a boyfriend, that would have never happened. So Pokimane shows off the engagement ring that she bought herself. She says, a lot of you were saying, girl, just go and get one for yourself. So that's what I did. She's like, the person that you are engaged to the most in life is yourself in your entire lifetime. It's your damn self. So why shouldn't I get this ring? Let's see what she has to say about it.
I bought an engagement ring for myself. Okay, but you guys told me to. In the comments my last video, you guys kept talking about a ring. A lot of you were saying, girl, just go get one for yourself. So that's what I did. A ring at Bulgari that I just fell in love with. It felt like way too much to get for myself, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, I hope someday I actually get engaged. The person that you are engaged.
I'm gonna stop real quick. She says, I hope one day I actually get engaged. Here's my thing with women that are, like I told you guys before, women that are touching 30 or 30 plus and single, but look good to the general public, that's a huge red flag. Because I have to really kick back and wonder, why is nobody wifing Pokimane up? I'd understand if she had an anthropoid. That would mean that she had some sort of relationship, at least that failed, and an anthropoid came out of it. But what is wrong with Pokimane where she looks good, she's successful as fuck, has money, everything going for her, but why doesn't she have a man? It's just like, I have to think, because I have to actually turn it back to my experiences that every time I've fucked with a chick that's, like I told you guys, is touching 30, that is 30s, there's always a lot of hangups about them. I'm not saying that that's what her hangups are, but from my experiences is usually the glurp and glob game is not up to par. Usually there's a lot of air pockets. Usually the experience level is not up to par and they're not willing to learn because they're already set in their ways due to their current age. And usually they just want to move extremely fast. Like every single chick that I fucked with that has been touching 30, that I have not known for a long time, somebody I might have known for 6 months, so on and so forth, they want a relationship in 30 days. They want a relationship in 2 weeks. And or one of the things we're talking about, there might have been a pH issue. I feel like the more classic a woman gets, the air pockets start to become a thing. The glurping glob game is not up to par. The game is usually stagnant, if you know what I mean. Like there's no rhythm in the bedroom. There's no knowing how to ride things correctly. There's just a bunch of things that from my experience that when women are getting to that age, it's just something that I start to really understand and really get the point as to why they're single. Not saying that's what Pokimane's issues are, but I just have to wonder as an onlooker, what guy doesn't want Pokimane? Like, how come guys aren't shooting their shot nasty towards Pokimane? Are they intimidated because she seems extremely confident with herself? Like, what's really going on? I'd really like to know. Are her expectations through the roof? What's really going on? Let's click the rest of the clip though.
To the most in your entire lifetime is your damn self. So why shouldn't I get this ring for my damn self? So this is me proposing to myself. Damn! Look
How much is she blowing this is the real question.
at the gorgeous diamonds. And the packaging is beautiful, the way that it contrasts. You know when jewelry is so pretty, you want to eat it? Is that just me? Like, it's so delectable. Will I be with me for the rest of my life? Well, yes, I've no choice, but yes. I'm gonna have the opportunity to gift my husband the sickest engagement ring for men that there ever was, and I cannot wait.
That's also a problem. If a woman can buy me a better engagement ring or a better wedding ring, whatever, then I can buy myself. That's also a huge thing too. It's just like, damn, like, I'm never, no matter what I do, unless I'm already rich, there's nothing I can do to top this woman on top of that. I've noticed too, women with money, right? If you've ever with a chick with way more money than you, there's this mommy aura about them where you just feel like a boy. Like I said, I dated a millionaire before, and she just was way more successful than me. Like, I'm talking about millions, Benz trucks, Audi trucks, everything, house, all of that before I even had a house, right? And she would just treat me like a toy. She'd be like, "You're just so handsome." She'd just sit on my lap, grab my chin, be like, "You're so handsome." And I'm just like, I get it. She just thinks I'm hot. And I would always ask her, why did you want to, why would you want to with me? Like, what is it about me that, like, you're way more successful than me. I'm not beating myself up, but you're way more successful than me. Why is it me? She's like, "You're just so handsome and we just get along so well. I just like you. Is that a problem?" I'm like, it's not. But yeah.
Know how much I love gift giving and just that idea.
She's a gift giver too. Yeah, she's one of those boss mommies. Yeah, it was a couple of indications I got. She said she's gonna buy her husband the best engagement ring ever. That means she's always gonna make more money than you. And you know what? Pokimane's probably not attracted to rich guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's probably numerous amount of rich men in her DMs. I don't think she's attracted to rich men. She's a boss mommy, so I think that she's probably attracted to a guy who makes significantly less money than her because she can be in control. This is just what I'm getting from, just seeing her clips over the years and what I'm downloading. That's just what I'm computing here.
Makes me so happy. How much I love gift giving and just that idea makes me
gift giving. Yeah, like I said, the boss mommy that I knew, when I say boss mommy, it means like mommy vibes, but I'm a boss, but you can still date them and they don't have anthropoids. Yeah, I could see her doing that because the woman that I knew, she was buying me Versace. She tried to get my teeth fixed. She was buying me this, buying me that. And I just always felt like such a bitch. Every single time she tried to gift me something, I'm like, damn, like my grill too. Like, I'm thinking like I was gonna get my own grill fixed, but bro, she tried to gift me a whole dentist, a whole like ortho everything. And I like flaked on the appointment and she got so fucking mad. She's like, "I booked this appointment for you. I'm paying for everything." She's like, "Why didn't you go?" She's like, "You always said that was your last thing about yourself you would fix. Why? I'm fixing your teeth for you. Why didn't you go?" I'm like, because I would have been sitting here cheesing and smiling right now knowing that a millionaire chick just bought my whole grill. For me, psychologically, it's just something I couldn't really go through. Nah, she was an Ecuadorian chick.
So happy.
I mean, you really didn't even have to ask the question. You knew she wasn't black. Yeah, so for Pokimane, I think for her, finding a guy is going to be difficult because she wants somebody who she's attracted to. Also not super unsuccessful, but successful enough. But I feel like not as successful as her. I think that's what might be the issue. Like I said, again, I'm just an outsider looking in. But with my experience on dating chicks that make way more money than you, they have the Pokimane vibe to them.